Well, now you come right on in here. Granny sure is glad you stopped by. Pull up that old stove, pour yourself a cup of tea, and get yourself cozy. Tonight we're digging into one that's been sitting heavy on my shoulders for a while. Some stories find you, and this one, well, let's just say I didn't go looking for it. Because this tale is about a poltergeist, and not just any old noisy spirit, one that's taken a personal interest in me. You see, a while back, Pepper, y'all know Pepper, my little rescue mutt and full time emotional support supervisor. Well, Pepper and I packed a suitcase and took a little week long trip to visit a dear friend out of town. It was a peaceful visit, full of laughter, gossip, and sweet tea on the back porch. We came home on a Sunday afternoon, me humming along to some old Plaxy Klein as I unlocked the front door. Everything seemed just fine until I opened my bedroom door. Sugar, it looked like a hurricane had been through it. Blankets and sheets stripped off the bed, pillowcases gone, every drawer dumped like someone was searching for buried treasure. The closet looked like it exploded. I froze. My first thought, oh Lord, I've been robbed. But the odd thing was, nothing was missing. Jewelry was still there, TV untouched, electronics untouched, and the rest of the house was perfectly tidy. It was like someone had only attacked my bedroom. I cleaned it all up, shook my head, and thought, well, maybe a rodent, a raccoon got in, maybe a draft slammed the door. You know, those harmless little lies we tell ourselves to sleep at night. A few months later, I took a 5-day cruise with some girlfriends. Left Pepper with Ryan and gave him the heads up about the strange incident just in case. Ryan had his son Michael check on the house a few times while I was away. The boy did his part, checked doors, windows, walked the perimeter. He told me he never noticed anything strange, and I had locked the bedroom door from the outside before I left. Well, I got back, put my bags down, said my usual "we're home" to the walls, walked into my bedroom, and it was trashed again. The same chaos, bed stripped, dresser emptied, closet gutted, but that bedroom door still locked tight on the outside. And just like the last time, nothing was stolen. Just me and that room. A private tantrum a burglar could not explain. Now, I ain't one to panic, but I do my homework when things just don't make sense. I pulled county records, dug through homeowner history. Turns out, since 1959, only 3 people have owned that house. The second owner's mother died there back in '86 from a heart attack, but she passed in the back room, not my bedroom. Folks who say they've seen her say she keeps to that end of the house. So what was tearing up my space? I started wondering if maybe it wasn't tied to the house at all. Maybe it was tied to me. Now, not long ago, I wandered into a quaint little musical shop downtown. You know the kind, incense burning, soft music playing, cats sleeping under the tarot table. I was there restocking sage bundles and protection crystals. As I stepped up to the register, the woman behind the counter looked at me, eyes soft but sharp, like she could see behind my smile. She leaned over and said, "You've got a poltergeist, one that's attached to you. She doesn't like it when you leave her alone." Well, I must have blinked 3 times before I laughed and said, "Now, how would you know that?" She just smiled, handed me my change, and said, "Because she's standing right behind you." Now, listen, I don't scare easy, and I don't jump to conclusions, but I will tell you this. Ever since then, I started talking to the house before I leave. I let it know where I'm going and when I'll be back. And most important, I say, "You're not alone. I'll be back soon. Just keep it tidy while I'm gone." So far, no more messes, but I keep the stage and protection crystal stocked just in case. And you have a good night now. Sleep tight. Granny will be back next week with a new story for you.